Yeah. I'm back. Yeah, so freedom. What a concept, man. Freedom. I think, like you said, the only real true freedom is the ascension to the higher realm. Woo! That's where I'm going. I'm leaving this place. It's my last round. That's what I keep saying. It's my last round. Unnecessary next. Oh, fuck. Big fly dead in my book. There's lots of those flies around. Big black flies. Fuck, they're everywhere. Seriously, they're everywhere. Woo! Okay. We'll deal with it. It's just they're fucking after me all the time. Fuck. Fucking bush. Just in bush. Majority of that. Fuck, so let's count on this too. Tabernacle. Majority of the real souls on this planet don't like their job. I think I'm gonna move a bit. I'm gonna move a bit, maybe they won't follow me. That's count. So majority of the real souls, they're really everywhere. I don't know what is it. Usually when I used to come here, it didn't used to have that many flies. Because it's the big black flies, they kind of heat your skin, something like that. That's what Kim told me. I don't know if it's true. Majority of the real souls on this planet don't like their job. Repetitive, boring, tiring, robotic. One cannot blame them because the simple truth is that 99% of the activities and jobs on this planet are unnecessary. Unnecessary because they are not necessary for basic survival or evolution. And besides these two, there is no other reason for any other activity. Evil is nothing but the propagation of this unnecessariness to continually distract from divine and evolution. Woo. Ego. Woo. Ego is simply the false. They're really fat. Look, they're in the camera. Ego is simply the false knowing within one masquerading as real knowing. Ignorance plus lie that one knows equals ego, which in turn leads to a non-learning attitude, which in turn leads to bad things happening to one called hell. Way out to stop lying about one's knowing and simply admitting that one does not know and start learning. Ego, energy needs somewhere to go. Without knowing, it can go out of hell into heaven and beyond. Selfish. It's funny how so many in this world try so hard to be selfish. It's always me before you, but somehow they never do their self any good by their actions. If they were truly selfish, they would improve their self, give it more strength through evolving it. Instead, they bring their self down to hell by their foolish actions. So they are not really selfish, just plain foolish. Even though selfish is a bad word in this world, it would be a welcome change for them to actually care about their self. Because if they do, they will actually care about nature, right behavior, etc. Insanity. This planet resembles an insane asylum more than anything else, because the people here have made up, in order to appear sane, a whole lot of definitions of insanity, while completely disregarding the only real definition. All those who do not want to get out of hell and hellish conditions, 3D matrix, cycle of birth and death, are insane by divine certification. That's it. Opinion. Only those who have activated their pine cone pinion in the pineal third eye are entitled to an opinion. Opine on and on. The rest just need to listen. Emotion. Emotion is energy in motion. Energy which seeks and serves an ascension and does not stop till it gets them. It cannot be distracted. Emotion has nothing to do with all the senseless drama and crying which happened in the Muggle world. A being who, after being born in human form, doesn't seek enlightenment is a being without any real emotion. A being with real emotion will never serve the evil system, nor can it be caged, trapped by any of their devices. Bowing to higher and divine. Oh shit. I dropped the mic in the water. I dropped the mic in the water. Should be good. We'll see. We'll see if you can still hear me. It's probably my last video anyway. I'm being eaten by black flies, and the mic just dropped in the water, so I'll be back. See ya.